everybody. Thought that was kind of cool clouds there. Kind of look like mountains. Kind of cool. Rain's finally moved out of here for today. We've had some heavy downpours. Oops, so zoomed in. Well, we're gonna go out to the farm and see what we can do. Moving a little bit better again today, so all a person can do, right? So, all right, I'll be back. Well, this is a double hello. That was yesterday. Today's today. And kind of starting off with a sad note. I couldn't sleep worth a damn lately, and usually when that happens, something happens that usually ain't good. Hell, I just got the call here a little bit ago. My cousin I told you about, that they said she had a few months to go. She didn't make it a week. She died this morning from cancer. So, yeah. I'm going to try and go to that funeral. So, kind of a somber start to the day, and I hate that. So I got somebody else I want to check on too to make sure they got home, because he was having issues. And so yeah, I'm just kind of bummed. But anyway, I'm gonna do my check-in and make a couple of calls, and we're either going to work on the 454 or that old red Ford's back to get the Tommy lift installed on it and see if we can get the dang thing working. But yeah, anyway, well, okay, I just found out, post on Facebook, and you know, you got family all over the place. You got your cousins and aunts and uncles and all that. You don't think about it, and I just found out I had family in last night's shooting in Las Vegas. The girls are okay. Not my girls, cousins' kids. They're okay, but they are bruised and dirty. The bullets just missed them. This is really starting to get... You kind of go through life thinking, it's happened to the next person, and it's happening over here, and then in the end you realize, no, you've got ties to the crap that's going on. I think I'm getting pretty stressed out because I'm sitting here. Well, it started last night because somebody tried messing with the wife in her job, and got an uncontrollable twitch developing into my right eye. I am stressed beyond stressed, and I'd be lying if I wouldn't tell you guys. Last week's fail on going back to work, it tore me up. It's setting in, and I'm trying to keep it from setting in, that my health is bad, and it makes me wonder if what I'm trying to chase and keep continuing to do is worth it. But I gotta have something to get up for and go do, otherwise, yeah, I really will go downhill. That happened to my dad. It's just getting to be a rough start to the week. And I guess it don't help, I ain't been sleeping very good lately, and my cousin that died, I was there for her wedding to my cousin, and really hoping I can be there for the funeral. I'm gonna have to wait and see. So, yeah. Wow. Oh, this world's going crazy. Well, it's not going. It's gone crazy. So, yeah. Hey, all right. Well, we're getting ready. Say hi to Carolina man. He's sitting here. Oh, hopefully he didn't freeze. Got him on the tablet there, and we're going to get working on the checking top rings for this 454 here. Got this set up for a 1/2 inch down in the cylinder, and set the rings so I can start checking gaps. So we'll sit here and let's see. We'll start out with there's 15. Let's see what that gives us. Oh, got 2 of them together. Oh, that's one. 15's a little loose, which is good. Oh yeah, loose. There. Definitely over that. I gotta look up the spec on what this ring gap's supposed to be again. That's not too bad. It was up to 18,000s. But let's see. Dude. What the heck? 16. Must be out of order. Uh-oh. Lost video back there, dang it. 16. Okay. Oh, there you're back, huh? Lost you for a second, eh?
No, I'm just sitting here watching what you're doing. Hey, I got a question.
What's that?
You ever have to file the rings down to get them to fit?
Yep, that's what I'm checking for now. To see how tight they are, because that's where some of these guys goof up with the rings. I want to bring this in to show you guys. When you got a piston that's missing the top of the part of the piston, what usually happens is this top ring runs up in the hottest part of the cylinder, and you got your ring gap there. And if you don't have enough ring gap as that gets hot, that butts together. Well, then when it butts together, there's nowhere for it to go, and then it locks, and then it starts catching in the cylinder. And that's why usually when you find a busted piston, you'll find one into the ring close, because that's where it locked, grabbed the cylinder, and the piston ring land is the weak link, and that's why it pops off. So if you don't have a file fitted enough gap there, since this is going to be a street and road, drove hard once in a while, but it's basically going to be a street motor, we could get by. But I got to see what this factory spec was, and then I got to find my formula again. I can't remember. You take the bore you got times 4 or some 0.0004. I got to look it up again. And then that's what you should actually have for a ring gap. And then you can go out, ram on her, not worry about busting the piston. Did you get all that, or did it cut out?
It cut out a little bit there, but that's all right. I got pretty much what you're saying.
Okay. Hey, I guess you're the first to do this, to be on the video with me making a video.
Cool.
So yeah, we got this side, so let me spin the motor around.
Hey, do them rings ever damage the block when they come apart like that?
Well, yeah, usually when you break the ring and break the piston, it usually tears up the block. Yeah. Yeah, it can, how the heck did that get? They could raise, especially if you're like racing it and it comes apart. Yeah, it usually turns the whole thing to scrap iron real quick. So, just always come back and make sure that those are. And my piston squaring tool goes for a 4-inch bore. Otherwise, I'd be using that. But no, that's a bringing a little woodworking into it. Just a trim gauge works just the same. Get your rings at the same.
What does that tool look like?
What's that? Okay, where's the camera right there?
Okay.
Menards sold them. So, okay,
We don't have a Menards.
really? One state that don't have Menards. Holy moly. 18. Oh, this, well, that's. I don't get the greatest internet connection out here. If you can hear it over there ringing him. 20 don't go, 18s. So this side, ooh. Wow. Don't know if it's the rings. Maybe, I guess, now that I know what the rings are, I'm going to check some piston clearance. As I got one that's tighter out of all 8. So, it could be the ring, or it could be that he didn't hone this cylinder like he's supposed to, and I hope that's not the issue. I mean, the crank went in this one good. I mean, it's still spinning good today. It don't take nothing to spin it, so I know that's good. So, alright, I'll get some pistons out and start checking and find my long feeler gauges, and we'll check the piston clearance to make sure we got enough piston clearance. Okay, well, yeah. Yeah, you guys know what I'm doing now, I think. Oh, I missed it. Oh, got lucky I just didn't blow my telescoping gauge. This is the part I don't care for. I was hoping one of those would be going. Nope, they're all water jacketed. Oh. Okay, well, we'll do that. Let's see. Four to 5 inch. So. Okay. Trying with the feeler gauge that you guys seen, and I did not get the results I wanted. And trying to do this without having too much troubles. It's a Monday. It's too early to be thinking this hard. Okay, I'm going to have to go find my other glasses, I think, because I can't see. Looks like 4-inch point Let me go over your magic glasses. I can't see. Sorry. Kind of one of the reasons I wanted to go to work and stay working, because I'm going to have eye insurance. Yep. Now the cheap Walmart glasses. So that'd be 75, 76, 276. Okay. Getting through these classes give you a rush. Okay, so okay, well, doing that, I've got 278, so I got 2 thousandths clearance on that piston to that cylinder, and that is the correct. That's number one, the number one. So I want to check number 3 again, because like I said, number 3 here was tight on the rings. Okay, well, that's it for number 3. Get number 3 piston itself. Okay. There. Okay. See if we get the same measurement. Degrees just below the ring line. Okay, this piston's just a little smaller. God. We need a calculator once in a while. Okay, calculator. Oh, what the heck did my phone do? 50. Okay, it's a 4. 279. Okay. Huh? Really? Oh. Sheepers. Oh. Yeah, you definitely gotta keep your mind on what you're doing. Okay. 74. Okay, that makes. Really? That piston's. Might see why he's got that hole fitted different with this piston. It is not the. Down a little further once we see what happens. I know I'm driving you guys nuts the way I'm doing this, but it's my job. Okay, yeah, it's the same, so it is the same. Just all right. Well, first piston worked out good. I gotta figure out what's going on here. All right. Okay. I just had to regroup a little, and we got it. It's correct. I just couldn't hold it like I thought, so but yep, we're good. So we are going. And what I'm getting at. Okay, I'm sorry guys. I'm just with everything going on in the world with my cousins and that. I just kind of scatterbrained. Don't mean to be, but I am. The ring for number 3 here is tight. Then, yeah, it does say to record. I better take these glasses are messing with my head. So that ring needs to be file fitted, and I gotta find my book with that formula. I can't remember it right offhand, so I can get that file correctly to have the clearance that we need for that cylinder. Oh, well, I forgot I was having my glasses. Yep, got stuff on them. So, yeah. I thought the block was going to get decked, but I see it didn't. It just... It's kind of getting hard to keep going, and I actually need to figure out how to get my own boring bar and hone. And as for cranks and rods and heads, you can almost buy brand new stuff cheaper than you can have the old stuff redone. It's just kind of a sad day. That means a lot of good parts are going to get thrown away. But if I could get set up here and do my own boring and my own honing, then I'd know I was good. I mean, oh, that's oh yeah, that's one other thing we'll check. I forgot. I got that. I'll set up the dial bore gauge and see how straight he got him. What the heck? Right? I mean, right now it's checking out good, and so yeah. I think I got that set to the cylinder. Or did I have it on the piston? Can't remember. Piston, I think. I got that set. I can set the dial bore gauge to that. Then I can dial it in, zero it out, then I can see what I got for taper. So, alrighty, we'll do that. Give her a good old checking over. You got one shot at making them right. And you gotta do it right the first time, because you go to redo them the second time, it's gonna be a little more costly because you're replacing a lot of stuff you didn't have to get the chance to wear out. So, alrighty, better to be safe than sorry, right? Alright. I'm not sure if I showed you. I can't remember. So if I am repeating this part of the video, I am so sorry. If I'm not, well, good thing I did it. I finally took a little bit of thinking. And well, since I had it set up for a 4-inch bore, but we got this set up and come in, got her set, and well, must have bumped it because it's not set now. Let's see. Let's see. Anyway, I've gone through and checked, and everything is right on where it's supposed to be. So cylinders are straight, and yep, I didn't lock that, so that's why my gauge is off again. But oh no, maybe it ain't. Okay. Okay, yeah, it's good. Sorry. You gotta make sure you lock your locks. Yeah. So we've checked the bores; they're good. After measuring and that, everything has got the proper clearance. Oh, there it is. And I just talked to the owner. According to the formula I used, if he was going to go out and drive this thing and drive her hard, I should have 27 thousandths ring gap on the top ring and 17 on the second. Well, I talked to him and explained to him what the difference is if we don't do anything now. He says, no, I'm just going to... I kind of watch what I'm doing with these builds now, because we got a drag strip opening up not far away. And I said, well, I didn't know if you were planning on going over and playing on the drag strip. He says, oh no, he said, I'll go watch, but he says, I ain't going to run it. So basically this motor is going to be for show, and if he wants to shorten the mileage on his tires, he'll be able to. And since the spec on this high side was 20 thousandths, that's what we're just pushing. So I said, well, probably just leave the ring gap alone. And I said, you drive it 500,000 miles and then start getting on it, you should be fine. So I said, I just wanted to make sure, because this is the time you got to do it. So if you decide later, oh, I'm going to go out and hot rod this thing, it won't live long. So he says, nope. He says, you'll be good. I'm like, okay. So yeah, having the tools and let's see, good micrometers, I mean, everything come out. And I was kind of goofed. I'm like, the bore should have measured 4,280 for 30 over, and the pistons were measuring 4,278. Well, of course, the pistons are going to be a little bit smaller than the bore, so sorry guys. But anyway, I guess it's time to put this stuff away and start wiping down the pistons and rods and start rolling. Yeah, not rolling. I got the proper tool in the drawer there to put the rings on. And we'll see if we can get the pistons in this thing today. Ain't got anything else going on. Alrighty. We'll be back. Well, got a half done. I would have showed you guys this half, but had lots of people here and lots of interruptions, so right now I got storms moving in, so that's where we're at with that. I'll show you the other half later, and I guess we'll go from there. So sorry about the crappy ending, but I guess it's sometimes days don't go like you want. So all right.